Guys, for those of you that are new to following me, then welcome. For those of you that already follow me on Instagram and have followed me over to YouTube, welcome back. This is a monthly reading intended to cover the month of May for the sun, the moon, and the ascendant, which is also known as the rising sign of Sagittarius. Please note that the energies are interchangeable, they are not gender specific. Please take what resonates and discard the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at moonbutterflytarot@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can direct message me on Instagram and you can find a list of the services that I offer under the highlights section of my page. Now, apologies to all of you Sagittarius, simply because my camera cut out halfway through. So part one that has already been uploaded onto my YouTube channel is covering the astrological aspects that will be affecting you throughout the month of May. This part of the reading is going to be the oracle and tarot messages and guidance from spirit. So I'm going to begin by showing you the decks that I will be using. So I will be using the Numinous Astro deck. I will be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I will also be using potentially the Fountain Tarot, and I will be closing your reading out using the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. So without further hesitation, let's begin. Please note that I've already shuffled and selected your oracle messages. So we're going to start off with the bottom of the deck energy, which sets the tone for the overall energy as to what you can expect throughout the month of May. So the card that we have is number 9, Material Harvest. Now, number 9 in numerology is the number of a wish fulfillment. It represents coming close towards the end of a cycle. So this represents a blessing coming towards you because material harvest suggests some sort of reward, something that you may have invested time, energy, and effort into is now coming to you in the form of some sort of success, some sort of blessing, or some sort of monetary gain that you will receive in the month of May. So this is beautiful energy. So let's get into your main oracle messages. So the first card we have is number 1, Awareness. The second card that we have is number 16, Disruption. The next card that we have is number 8, Emotional Withdrawal. And then the last and final oracle message that we have here is number 6, Victory and Success. Now, what I will say about this is this for me serves as double confirmation of the material harvest energy at the bottom of the deck. 6 in numerology represents harmony. It can also represent love. It can also represent sort of problem solving. But because of the fact that the message here says victory and success, there is going to be some sort of blessing, some sort of material gain, financial reward that you will be receiving in the month of May. And from looking at these cards and glancing over, you need to allow spirit to lead you in the direction to put you in alignment with this blessing so that you can reap the rewards. Now, I am going to talk about this card. Number 1 in numerology is a masculine number. It represents the connection to the spiritual and the physical realm. In the major arcana, number 1 is also sort of represented by the magician, and the magician represents manifestation. It represents having the power or having the resources to be able to create anything that you want. Now, for me, this particular card represents 2 things. The first message of this card is to connect to your higher consciousness, to connect to yourself, because we have the crown chakra area, which is illuminated here. Now, because of the fact that the background is there's a lot of blue and there's a lot of purple, the blue represents the throat chakra area. It represents the communication center. It represents your connection to your higher consciousness and your sort of spirit, to the spiritual realm. The purple for me represents the third eye chakra, and the third eye chakra is also a source of communication, and it represents your connection to your higher consciousness. This represents listening to your intuition, as the message is awareness. Allow your intuition to guide you. Listen to the communication that's coming in via your intuition, because of the fact that this is going to lead you in a direction in which you will receive victory and success, which is promised to you. So this is beautiful. Now, the next card that I'm going to be talking about is the disruption card. Now, if we add 1 and 6 together, that gives us the number 7. And 7 is the number of wisdom. It's the number of understanding, and it represents connection to your higher consciousness. Now, the disruption card essentially is indicating that there will be some sort of disruption, some sort of upheaval, some sort of transformation or change that you will be experiencing throughout the month of May. For me, this particular card is the archetype of the Tower. It represents inevitable transformation and change, and this represents a fall of people, places, and things that no longer serve you in order to clear your pathway so that you are fully aligned with the direction that spirit wants to lead you in. So allow yourself to be led. Allow the things that no longer serve you to essentially leave you, to wash away, to sort of disappear. This for me is some sort of purification to put you in a pathway so that you can start to move by spirit, by allowing spirit to lead you. Now, what's quite interesting about what I'm saying is that the next card that follows is the emotional withdrawal card. The card number is number 8. Now, number 8 in numerology represents action. It represents attainment. It represents abundance. Now, if we look at the message, it says emotional withdrawal. So for me, this represents withdrawing from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, but it also represents spending time alone. It represents connecting yourself to your higher consciousness, because if we look at the man in this particular picture, he is in a calm, peaceful, meditative state. He is somebody that is trying to connect to his intuition, and he is spending time alone in order to receive the guidance that's coming towards him to lead him to where he needs to be. So this for me is essentially the theme of your reading. It's about allowing things to unfold, going with the flow in order to be in alignment with this beautiful blessing that's coming towards you, which says victory and success. Now, there may be for some of you a promotion. For some of you, this may represent a whole new job. For others of you, this may represent a pay increase or something of value, or something that may be monetary that is going to give you a lot of material benefits. So this is beautiful energy that I'm seeing for you. Number 6 in the sort of sacred numerology and within tarot numerology represents harmony. It represents 6 represents in the astrological house. It represents the area of craft and work, and 6 also can represent some form of conflict, but within the context of this represents some sort of harmony or balance that's coming in a material sense. Now I'm just going to adjust the camera. I will now be using the Numinous Astro deck, and I will be confirming each of these messages. So we're going to start off with confirming awareness. So we have 2 cards that flipped out. So we're going to take that one. The moon. So the moon confirms awareness. Now, the moon represents feminine energy. It represents divine feminine energy. It represents connection to source. It represents your intuition. Now, if we look at the messages here, it says instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. This is telling you, and this for me is double confirmation, that you need to pay attention to your intuition. Allow your intuition to guide you. This is also within tarot. If we look at the energy of the moon also represents providing illumination over areas that are hidden. So be very mindful of any sort of deception or deceit. But the moon also tells us to pay close attention to our dreams. So follow your intuition, pay close attention to your dreams, and be mindful of any kind of deception, because the moon is going to reveal something to you. There is going to be some sort of revelation that will be happening to you throughout the month of May. Now, let's see why disruption is here. Now, the card that has come out is square, and a square in astrology represents some form of challenge. So the message here says creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. Now for me, this is going to be the challenge, allowing things that no longer serve you to sort of leave you, to disappear. There is going to be transformation and change. This for me represents purification. This is preparing you for the blessing that's going to be coming in. So you need to allow things to happen. The message is that although it may be challenging to change, although it may be a little bit sort of uncomfortable because you are moving into a space that represents unfamiliar territory, because you may have always done things in the same way for a very long time. You need to allow these changes to happen, because these changes are not only necessary, but it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run, no matter how challenging this may seem. And I feel like the most amount of growth that is ever experienced is throughout periods of uncomfortability. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable in order to be able to receive these blessings that Spirit wants to bestow upon you in the month of May. Now, the next card I'm going to be confirming is emotional withdrawal. So the card's just fallen on the floor, bear with me. So the card that we have is Libra, the idealist. Now, this for me is a very clear message. Libra is the energy of air, and it represents the balance. It represents the scales. It represents the card of justice in tarot. Now, the ruling planet of Libra is Venus, and Venus is the planet that governs beauty and governs money. Now, for me, there is going to be an emotional withdrawal. This is going to be time for introspection, reflection, connection to source, in order to sort of know how you're going to be able to move forward in order to reap abundance. Now, what the message of this card is saying is harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, flattering. This particular message is talking about the fact that you're going to be spending some time being very reflective. Basically, you're going to be assessing the relationships within your life romantically. You're going to be looking at, do they serve your highest good? Do they put you in alignment with your overall goal and your overall aim? You're also going to be analyzing, assessing the way in which you spend your money and whether your money is actually working effectively for you. And this is the energy of the Venus retrograde, which started yesterday, which is the 13th of May, and will last until the 25th of June. So this is going to be a time in which you're going to be having a great deal of reflection and introspection with regards to moving forward, and with regards to your finances, and with regards to your romantic life as well. I'm now going to confirm the final oracle message, which is victory and success. So bear with me. So 8th house, this is beautiful. Now the 8th house is ruled by Pluto, And the planet Pluto is all about endings and beginnings. It's about change and transformation. Now, for me, this card confirming the victory and success represents that there's going to be some form of financial blessing that you will be receiving in the month of May. Now it says here investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, Kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld. So I feel there's going to be some sort of financial blessing that will be coming towards you in the month of May. This could be a promotion, it could be a pay rise, or it simply could be a new job altogether. But whatever it is, it's going to be a great blessing that's coming in towards you. Now, the bottom of the deck energy that we have is the 5th house, which represents passion and pleasure and the things that give you the most amount of happiness and joy. So it could be that you are going to be pursuing something that you are extremely passionate about that is going to give you some sort of material reward or benefit that we can see from the victory and success card and the 8th house card. Amazing. So I am going to pull some tarot messages very quickly. Let's confirm the moon. So we have the 5 of Swords. So 5 in numerology represents conflict. It can represent loss. It can also represent rebuilding. Swords is air energy. It represents Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. There is going to be some sort of conflict that you're going to be having with others. This could even represent an internal conflict that you're having within your own thoughts and that you're in your head and you're not entirely sure. You do not have all of the information. You need to pay close attention to your intuition in dreams and allow your intuition in your dreams to lead you in the direction that you are supposed to be led in. I'm now going to confirm square. Now, the card that has come out is the Queen of Cups. Now, for me, the Queen of Cups represents the sort of maternal nurturing energy. It's water energy of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups represents also spirituality, represents connection to your higher consciousness and listening to your intuition. But it also represents emotional balance. So for me here, I feel like you're being told, even though there is going to be upheaval and there's going to be challenges in allowing these transformation and changes to happen within your life, you need to allow these things to happen. You need to allow spirit to guide you. You need to follow your intuition because it's going to put you in a stronger position. Now, I am going to pull for Libra, the idealist. So we have the Strength card. The Strength card here for me is fire energy. So this is usually indicative of the zodiac sign of Leo. This is about being strong, being confident, being brave, being bold, being courageous, and allowing yourself to have this time alone for meditation, for reflection, for contemplation, allowing yourself to be able to ascertain and assess whether the relationships and the way in which you spend your money is actually for your greatest or your highest good. Allow yourself to receive that guidance. Be bold, be brave, be confident. Allow these things to happen because they are necessary for your growth and for your development. And this is going to essentially allow you to be in alignment with the blessings that Spirit wants to bestow upon you in the month of May. Now, the final card that I will be confirming is the 8th house. So we have the Three of Cups. So this is the card of celebration. This is the card of success. This, for me, suggests that there is going to be some sort of reward, some sort of success. This could be a job. This could be some money coming in unexpectedly. This could be a promotion. But whatever this is that's coming towards you throughout the month of May, it is definitely a blessing from the universe. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, I hope that this has helped. I hope that this has resonated, and I will see you again very, very soon, Sagittarius. Until then, take care and have a great month. Bye.